Hello and welcome. Come on, come in. Come one and one, come on. Come on to this great extravaganza, which is my show, Gravitalk. Now, don't come all in at once. There's going to be a horrible bloodbath if you do that. People are going to stomp all each other. There's going to be deaths. Some pregnant woman will get her baby crushed. It's going to be horrible. You have to go single file, okay? Okay, good. I should shut up now. Why am I talking about it as if this is a physical place? This show isn't a physical place. It's an idea. And I'm about to share that idea with you, whether you like it or not. And that idea is Gravitalk, a review show where I review the latest movie to be splooged all over the big screen. And this week, that movie to be splooged is Hercules, the second Hercules movie of the year, and the only Hercules movie that I will bother reviewing. So fuck that other one, fuck that guy who's not Peter Cullen or whatever his name is, Peter Edward Cullenmeyer from Twilight. Fuck that guy. We're doing the Rock Hercules, the one with the rock. Hercules. Woohoo, Hercules! And it seems only appropriate that I get the guy who helped me review the last mythological ancient Greece movie. And that person is Ozymandias. Welcome back to the show, Ozymandias.
It is an honor to not be here.
That sounds like a backhanded insultment. But I don't care. I just like having you back.
Oh, I see. But do you enjoy my squid monster being back?
No, I do not. That thing raped me the last time you were here. And then it raped me again when you weren't here. How the hell did it get here? How the hell did it get here without you even being here? How is that even possible?
Well, I sent it first class. Only the best for my squid monster.
Wow, you treat that squid monster so well.
Actually, I don't. I hate it. It's disgusting.
Well, I'm not gonna take it. It tried to rape me.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just throw it in the dumpster after this pointless show is over.
Now hold on, there is a point, and that point is to review Hercules. So will you help me do it?
Oh, whatever.
Okay, now I just want to let the people at home know that watching this film was kind of a risky thing to do.
Yes, it was very dangerous.
Yes, you see, if you've been reading the news lately, you might have heard that someone out there doesn't want you to watch this Hercules movie.
Oh! Yes, that is true. There is someone who wants people to boycott this film.
Yes, and he is such a crazy ass, ridiculously insane, mentally ill, very crazy person. He's such a crazy person that I imagine that if people do watch this film, he will jump out and he will probably stab you with his various sharp knife weapon things.
Yes, he is very dangerous.
And since we saw the movie, because we're willing to make that sacrifice, we are willing to put our lives on the line for you people. We did it, so we might be in danger of dealing with this unpredictable individual, and that person is. What was that? Did you see him? I thought I saw him for a glimpse.
I didn't see him, did you?
I thought I saw him. Oh, there it is again. Did you see him?
Oh, yes, I did see him that time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's here. He's here. It's... Hey!
Ah, motherfuckers! It's me! Alan Moore! I'm Alan motherfucking Moore!
Yes, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, it's the horror. Shield your eyes. It's Alan Moore.
Yeah, it's me, Alan Moore! And I'm here to beat your motherfucking asses up!
Why, Alan Moore? Why would you torture us?
Because you watched this stupid goddamn movie!
Now, hold on, Alan Moore. Well, why do you want us to not watch this movie?
Because it's a slap in the face to my dead brother!
Oh, you mean Steve Moore?
Yeah, Steve Moore! That guy was a good man! He was a fellow comic book writer and my good brother!
Yeah, but I saw on the internet that he's not your brother. He just coincidentally has the same last name as you.
Shut the fuck up! You know that actual facts don't you know that I am impervious to actual facts and actual opinions and whatnot? That's stupid to me. That means nothing. Stop trying to defeat me with your logic. I'm Alan motherfucking Moore. Alan motherfucking Moore.
Okay, Alan Moore. Can you please leave now?
No, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to stab you, and then I'm going to beat you up, and then I'm going to stab you again. Then I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to steal all your things from your naked bodies, and then I'm going to kill you some more.
Ugh. Asmandius, can you please deal with him?
Why do I have to deal with him?
Because he's your creator, not mine.
Oh, so you think that just because Alan Moore made me, that means that he is my problem and not yours? Is that what you are saying?
Yes. I mean, shouldn't you know how to deal with him since, he created you?
No, I don't. Do you know how to deal with your creators?
Well, I, for one, have a very good relationship with my creators. And the name of those creators that I have a very good relationship with is...
You're looking them up, aren't you?
Well, can you blame me? I'm an obscure-ass character, so naturally the creators will also be obscure. Okay, my creators are Jim Shooter and Sal Buscemi. Thank you, Jim Shooter and Steve Buscemi, for creating me.
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to kill you!
Oh, you're still here? You've been quiet for the last few minutes.
That's because I was trying to get my thoughts in my system so I can be able to comprehend how much of an asshole you two are being, especially you, Osmandius. Osmandius, I thought because I was created you would be more obedient to me.
I'm sorry, Alan Moore, but just because you created me doesn't mean I have to abide by whatever you say.
Ah, see? Well, guess what? I'm going to spank you in the ass. I'm going to slap you in the ass right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to... What the fuck is that?
Oh my gosh! It's the little squid monster! He's fighting back!
Stop it! Stop it, squid monster! Stop raping me! Stop it!
Do it, squid monster! Attack him!
That's it! I'm getting the fuck out of here! But beware, I'm gonna be back! You can't get rid of Alan Moore! Alan Moore gets rid of you! I'm Alan motherfucking Moore!
that was traumatizing.
Oh, thank God he's gone.
Yeah, thanks, little squid monster. You're okay. Okay, little squid monster. Shut up now, because now that Alan Moore is gone and will no longer bother us, let's go on to reviewing this movie.
Very, very well then.
Okay, let's do it. So, what were your overall thoughts of the movie?
Oh, my overall thoughts. Well, my thought is that they did, I guess, a reasonably good job at trying to make them significant, to make themselves seem like this was actually warranted. Like this up 10,000th Hercules film was warranted.
Yeah, you see, when you're making a movie that's adapting off of something that's been adapted one bajillion times already, such as Hercules, which is adapted so many times because it's public domain, which means anybody can make a Hercules movie.
Yes, which is why there was two Snow White films once.
Yeah, a couple years ago there were two Snow White films because that's public domain. And now this public domain character, Hercules, he got two movies this year. But the question is, was this movie warranted? The other one probably wasn't, but I'm talking about this one. Was it?
Well, it would have to do something unique that none of the other Hercules movies have done.
And that it did. Now, what was that, you ask? Well, let's break down the movie to do that. Are you ready?
Oh, as I'll ever be.
Okay, so the beginning of the movie, at the very beginning, we hear a voiceover we hear a voiceover talk about the guides and how they get really horny with humans, especially Zeus. Like, what is it with Zeus? He's got all these ultra powerful babes in the sky, these goddesses and whatnot, and he's like, nope, I'm going to have sex with the weak little human.
Maybe he saw something in her.
You're probably right. Or maybe he's just a gigolo. So anyway, Zeus the Juggalo knocks up this chick and gives birth to this giant ass baby boy. This big bouncing big baby boy this one bitch goddess is like fuck that Hercules baby. Not literally, because baby fucking is illegal. But what I mean is, I'm gonna kill him. So she sends these horrible CGI snakes to kill him, but baby Hercules destroys the CGI snakes, and then we see Hercules when he's older do the 12 labors. And that's one of the things that Hercules is most famous for, is doing the 12 labors, right?
Yes, but we never have a film where it actually focuses on the 12 labors. It's just like either before or after.
Whatever. So one of the 12 labors is fighting this multi-headed snake thing, like Hydra. Not Marvel Comics Hydra, which I have been associated with a few times. I mean a Hydra, and he fights it. And then we see him fighting this big ass lion that we saw earlier in the film, presenting the MGM studios to us, and then it turns out, oh wait a minute, that all of this stuff we're seeing is just being told from this teeny tiny pussy man. and teeny tiny pussy man is being attacked by pirates. And it turns out that all the stuff we saw, it was just this teeny tiny pussy man talking about Hercules, saying, oh, this is how Hercules is, isn't he freaking awesome? And he's being held by a rope over this giant spike, and it's like, oh no, the teeny tiny pussy man is about to get a spike up his ass.
And what the hell does this have to do with Hercules?
Well, what it has to do with is that Hercules comes in and rescues him with this big helmet made out of the MGM lion's head.
Yes, and we also see that he is with others.
Yes, he is with other warriors that have come to beat up these pirates and save this teeny tiny pussy man.
If this teeny tiny pussy man is such a nuisance and dead weight, why do they bother taking him with them?
Because he's the one who comes up with the stories behind Hercules.
And this is where you see the things that makes this unique from other movies come in.
Yes, as we said before, this movie needs something unique to make it to warrant its existence in the Hercules library of Hercules movies. And that thing it was able to do, and that thing that it did was that made it different was that this version of Hercules apparently is not a demigod.
Nope, it's all bullshit.
Yes, there is no actual mythology in here. No fantastical things happening. All the things that you saw in the trailer, all the mystical, supernatural things, like the Hydra monster and the big monsters and all of that stuff is only in dream sequences or the hallucinations or the teeny tiny pussy man exaggerating about Hercules. All of that is not in the actual movie. It's just in fantasy sequences.
Yep. Yep, this version of Hercules is actually grounded in realism.
Yep, the trailers bridge to Terabithia us. And by that I mean they made it seem like all the fantastical creatures and stuff was actually happening when in fact, nope, it's just a down to earth movie that has a depressing ending where this little girl dies. Okay, so it's not exactly like Bridge to Terabithia, but it is in that aspect, about the CGI, creatures not actually being there. They're just in fantasy sequences. They're not in the actual, happening. Canon, if you will. Canon. Not Nick Cannon. Not Explosion Cannon. Canon. So anyway, yes, this version of Hercules is grounded in realism. All that stuff about him being a god and being son of Zeus and whatnot, that's just stories that are being told by the teeny tiny pussy man to make Hercules' enemies afraid of him.
Yes. Now, the question is this a good enough change to warrant its existence?
I think it is. I don't think we've ever seen a version of Hercules like this, where all of that god stuff is bullshit, and it's just about Hercules just being this, tough badass guy.
Oh, well, I will save my opinion on that subject for the end of this review.
Okay. So anyway, if Hercules isn't an actual god, then that means he's going to need a whole heap of help. And help he does have, because he's got like a whole crew, a big team of fellow fighters. And with him is Blackbeard from Pirates of the Caribbean 4. This Errol Flynn type douche. This mute wild animal guy who's kind of like Donnie from Wild Thornberries. The Tolkien Amazon chick. And the Tinny Tiny Pussy Man.
Yep, there's the whole team.
Yes, and Blackbeard is a psychic, and that basically, is the gist of this team, and and so in this version, Hercules is a mercenary. He does the bloody work and gets paid for it. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of a little bit of a this is isn't this kind of sacrilege kind of.
I don't see how it is.
Well, it's like Hercules supposed to be this honorable hero, man, this noble hero, and they're making him seem like, but instead in this movie, it's like, nope, he just does shit to get paid. He's just this mercenary, and so is his mercenary buddies.
Oh, whatever.
So, after they defeat the pirates, they celebrate at a bar. And at this bar, they meet this chick who is clearly supposed to be Hercules' love interest. So I will refer to her as love interest. So love interest tells Hercules that that her king needs their assistance.
Yes, the king.
Yes, so Hercules and his band of brothers, after leaving the bar and dragging the teeny tiny pussy man who's trying to make it with the ladies,
Oh, whatever.
So anyway, they get their asses out of the bar and they go to this kingdom, and we meet the king, who is the War Doctor.
Yes, William Hurt.
Yes, William Hurt is the king of this kingdom, and he needs Hercules' help to save his kingdom from the invading threat, and that threat is named Rhesus.
Oh, what kind of name is that?
Well, clearly, he is Lord of the Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh, I get it.
Yes, so Rhesus, Lord of the Peanut Butter Cups, is trying to take the War Doctor's land, and so the War Doctor has hired Hercules and his mercenary brothers to defeat these Rhesus, Lord of the Peanut Butter Cups, and to do that, Hercules needs to train the War Doctor's army.
Yes. So we have this obligatory training sequence.
Yes, we see Hercules starting this boot camp for all of these wimpy soldiers, the War Doctor's soldiers, and he's like, hop, two, lift, right, lift, R.E. Lemmy style, and R.E. Lemmy, the guy from Full Metal Jacket. That's basically what this most of the movie is. It's basically, the military, the Full Metal Jacket type military thing about being in the military, except it's in ancient Roman times. So anyway, we see the Hercules and his fellow mercenaries training these wimpy guards. Hercules socializes with the love interest. The love interest is packing, and by that I mean she has a son, and and the son is being an annoying little bitch, and he's like,
Oh, Hercules, here's my greatest hero. I collect Hercules trading cards, and I will have all of your action figures, and I read all your comic books, and oh, you will autograph my sandal.
you know, the basic Hercules fanboy, and 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 the little boy is almost attacked by, the pharaoh crazy mute man, and I'm like, oh boy, and then when he doesn't actually kill the little boy, I'm like, oh god damn it, the little boy's being annoying. Ugh.
That's okay. This movie there's not that much to talk about.
Yes, and so in the middle of their training sequence, they're not completely uh, ready yet, because there's this one part where they're huddling and they're trying to protect themselves from the crazy mute man, but the crazy mute man is able to run through them and attack them and whatnot, and I'm like, oh well, that was easy. These wimpy these, these wimpy soldiers are gonna get your asses kicked. But who are they gonna get your asses kicked by? And the answer is centaurs.
But wait a minute, I thought that there were no supernatural creatures in this movie.
Yes, so one would think, oh well, maybe they just think they're centaurs, but they're actually men on horses. But then I thought, wait a minute, why would they think they're centaurs instead of men on horses, since people always see men and horses and don't automatically think, oh, centaurs.
Maybe there's a logical explanation for that.
Yeah, you're right. So they go try to apprehend Rhesus, Lord of the Peanut Butter Cups, but then they get attacked by these large green men.
Oh, they're getting attacked by Schlecks.
Yes, they're being attacked by Shreks. So the wimpy guards form a giant rectangle, and the king, the war doctor, is inside of this giant circle that's made out of guards, and the giant circle is inside of the giant rectangle. So basically, all of the soldiers formed a giant iPod.
Yes, and Hercules and his associates are outside of the giant iPod trying to fight the Schlecks.
Yes, but the Shreks turn out to be too powerful, because they're beating them up, and there's this epic battle, and they're breaking the iPod. Oh no, my iPod! Don't break my iPod, it was really expensive.
Yes, hopefully you had a warranty on that iPod.
I didn't! So anyway, everyone's fighting. Blackbeard has this cool chariot that has giant knives sticking out of it, and it's just cool, epic fight sequences. He knocks down all of the Shreks with his giant knives that are protruding from the chariot, and for some reason it doesn't slice the Shreks; it just makes them fall over.
Oh, whatever.
So Hercules gets wounded, but they manage to force the Shreks to retreat. And they're like, "Oh, well, who are those Shrek guys?" And War Doctor's like, "They must work for the Centaurs." So they regroup. They camp. The Hercules gets delusional from the medicine that he's taking, to treat the wound, because teeny tiny pussy man is like, come on, Hercules, you Uncle Herc. Oh, by the way, this is his nephew.
Oh, way to clarify that.
Shut up! I do a lot of backtracking. So anyway, Uncle Herc has to heal his wound because he can't let anyone know that he's not a god. And then he gets all delusional, and
And oh, speaking of black backtracking, you forgot to mention this is flashback.
Oh, right! Earlier, when the Rock Achilles met the War Doctor for the first time, he had a really abrupt, random flashback to back when he had a family, and he had a beautiful wife and this metrosexual friend who showed him his peacocks. He showed him his peacock, his peacock, cock.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Sorry, that's a recent song. That's a recent song that's gone viral. Let me see your peacock, your peacock, So anyway, Hercules has three beautiful children, and I'm like, since this is a flashback, that means that they're all gonna die. And I was right, because when the Hercules was going delusional, he had a dream sequence about them. He was like, "Oh no, they get all bloody and killed," and the love interest is there, and she sees this, so she asks Hercules' mercenary buddies about it. Like, hey, could you tell me the story about how Hercules murdered his family? And they're like, he didn't murder his family, although maybe he did. Shut up! Yeah, he's a good man, like O.J. Simpson. And during this time, Blackbeard is all like, he's all like, I can see the future, and in the future, I die.
Well, no shit, everyone dies.
But he says he's gonna die really soon, and it's gonna be by a spear on fire. So it's a mystery as to whether or not the Hercules murdered his family.
Oh, isn't it in the, but isn't that how it is in the actual mythology?
Yes, but well, in there it's because that bitch goddess that I was talking about earlier controlled him to do that. But here, apparently, none of those gods exist. So the mystery is did The Rock do it because he was crazy?
Well, we'll have to find out.
Yes, we will. So the Hercules' nephew, teeny tiny pussy man, he tries to sell more of the bullshit that the Hercules is a god and whatnot by telling the warriors that they'll be extra more powerful if they wear this special armor and helmets and shields.
Now hold on though. These are hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of warriors, and Hercules, and how many are there? Just like six, just these six people give them all of these, just the right amount of armor for all of them. How the hell did they get a hold of all of that armor?
I don't know. Maybe they have a factory somewhere in Michigan. So anyway, they use this armor to go marching.
That was horrible.
Shut up. So anyway, they finally face against the centaurs, and whoop-de-doo, it turns out they're just guys on horses.
And they don't even have a good reason as to why they thought they were centaurs. If you thought those guys were centaurs just because they were on top of horses, then What keeps you from thinking that every single bloody person on a horse is a centaur?
I have no idea. Maybe the tiny pussy man is just a idiot. So anyway, they have another big epic battle. This time, they're having a battle against Reese's, Lord of the Peanut Butter Cups. So they're fighting him, and they're being all badass. And Blackbeard is like, "Up, this is when I die. I'm going to embrace my death." Nope, all of the arrows miss him.
This seems like it's going to be a recurring gag.
Yep, it will be an annoying recurring gag. It's one of that. So they defeat the not centaurs and they apprehend Reese's Lord of the Peanut Butter Cup, and they are victorious.
Yay, this was a shorter movie than I thought.
Yep, the review's done. Goodbye, everybody. Nope, just kidding. The movie still goes.
Oh, but where do we have to go from here? The villain is defeated. They take him to the king. Everybody throws rocks at places.
But here's the thing. Here's what keeps the movie going.
Oh God.
Yep, Reese's tells the Hercules that the War Doctor is the real villain of the movie, not Reese's.
Oh, God damn it. That means we still have an hour.
Yep, it's been switched. It turns out the War Doctor is the villain of the movie, which means the movie has to keep going. So, The Rock is like, hey, I don't want to work for you guys anymore. And Reese and the War Doctor is like, okay, so you can go now. And Direct's like, okay, cool. So they get all their money and they're leaving, and Direct is Direct is like, hey guys, I think War Doctor is the actual bad guy. We can't have him being the ruler of this place. We need to defeat him. And the Aeroflin like douche is like, you gotta be kidding me. We got all this money. I'm going to take the Catwoman route, and I'm going to take the money, and I'm going to run away, leaving you guys here to deal with the problem yourself. And then I'm going to change my mind and come back and help you later in the movie. Okay, bye. So the Wreck and his remaining mercenary friends are like, okay, let's do this. But then they get captured, and they get into this dungeon where they also have the love interest, and the love interest's son, who I don't give two shits about. And it turns out that if the War Doctor dies, then the son will become king.
Oh God, no wonder he doesn't want that to happen. That little kid is a little shit.
Yeah, and who wants a kid as a king? That kingdom will get destroyed in 20 seconds. So anyway, the War Doctor has them all put in prisons, and he has this assistant, and he has this general with him who wields a whip made out of a snake spine, and he chains Hercules up, and then out of nowhere, like this is random as shit, the metrosexual from the flashback appears.
Yes, this was random. What the hell is he doing here?
Apparently, he teamed up with War Doctor, and it's revealed that the metrosexual that Hercules was friends with, he's the one who killed Hercules' family with Cerberus. Or at least we think it's Cerberus, you know, the legendary three-headed dog monster.
Yes, but it turns out, nope. It's another red herring. You think it's a mystical monster when actually, no, it's just some realistic thing.
Yeah, like how instead of a giant multi-headed lizard, it's just a bunch of guys in lizard masks. And instead of centaurs, it's just a bunch of guys on horseback. And instead of Cerberus, it's just a bunch of wolves.
Yes, the wolves that are sent to kill Hercules.
And then Blackbeard says, wait a minute, I forgot who you are, Hercules. Could you tell me? And Hercules says the trailer bait line, I am Hercules 2014. And he breaks apart the chains, and he takes the giant pieces of ground that the chains are attached to with him, and he beats the wolves up with it, and then he frees his friends, and they go escape, and we get another installment, running gag of Blackbeard about to die because he foresaw it, but then not. Oh, so funny, whatever.
Yes, and then they start, going through levels.
Yes, they start beating up all the antagonists that they met. Like the guy with the snake spine whip, and they kill him. The guy who, out of sheer plot convenience, that the guy who's tied with Hercules' origin is here for some reason. Anyway, Hercules kills him too.
You think he would have showed mercy to him, showing that he is a hero and takes the high road.
Nope, he just stabs the metrosexual in cold blood. That was weird though, that they just, for some reason, shoehorned that guy into this movie for some reason. Like, oh, I was working with the war doctor the whole time. What? There was no setup for that. Anyway,
yes, there was no setup for the metrosexual being involved with this at all.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyway, the war doctor is outside of is out in the big front of his kingdom, and he's in front of this giant ass statue of the bitch goddess, and he's like, hey warriors, you were trained by the Hercules, so that must mean that you can defeat him, surely. So all of the soldiers that the Hercules has trained is now fighting the Rock, and but now he has allies like Reese's Lord of Peanut Butter Cups. He's there, and all of his mercenary friends are there, and the Aeroflin like douche that I said earlier would inevitably come back. Comes back, and they're all together now. The love interest, the little annoying useless boy, the crazy mute, Blackbeard, Tiny Pussy Man, Reese's Lord of Peanut Butter Cups. They're all here, and they're all going to fight with Hercules. Yay!
Well, except for the wild mute man.
Yeah, he gets killed because they had to kill somebody. I mean, they're not going to kill the Blackbeard because that would be too expected. That would be too on the nose, because the Blackbeard has been like, oh, I'm definitely going to die, and of course, nope, he's not going to die.
Yes, it's a recurring gag.
Yes. So anyway, Hercules realizes that the only way to defeat the War Doctor is to push over the giant statue.
Really? Is that the only way?
Apparently,
that seems so impractical.
Well, I think it's there to imply, like, wait a minute, how the hell can one normal man push over a giant ass statue? Maybe that means, that Hercules is a god.
Really? They would do that? They would spend the entire movie showing you that this story was grounded in realism, just to do something outlandish at the end.
Yeah, it's to make you think. It's to make it all ambiguous. Like, wait a minute. Is he a god in this or not? Hmm.
Well, anyway,
Yeah, moving on. Uh, so William Hartnell is dead. He dies the classic Disney where you fall to your deaths.
although this is not Disney's Hercules.
Yeah, I've already seen Disney's Hercules with the gospel women and James Woods with fire hair. Anyway, so the war doctor is killed, and the army is now like, oh shit, what are we gonna do now? Let's just bow down to Hercules so he doesn't beat us. Hercules! 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 So everything is restored. The kid is gonna be king, even though he's a little kid, and I hate kids, so as far as I'm concerned, that kingdom is doomed.
Yep.
And the movie just abruptly ends there, and we hear we hear the Blackbeards say,
Is he a god? Or is he not? I don't know. I'm supposed to be dead because of that recurring gag I established.
the end, movie over.
Well, not completely over.
Oh, that's right. During the end credits, we see these CGI rendered video game models of the characters. And hey, where's the video game? Oh, I guess we just only get to see their models at the end of this movie. Oh, well, no tie-in video game, even though I don't play video games, but I do watch walkthroughs. Anyway, so we also see retellings of Hercules and and it's like explanations as to how he did all of his 12 labors, like how he did that. And the way he did it was with teamwork. He did it with his friends.
Yep. The moral of the story is apparently teamwork.
Yep, it's like the Wonder Pets. What's gonna work? Teamwork. I should not know what that is. Jesus Christ. So anyway, that's the movie. That's it. And we also hear a song about "Welcome to the Jungle," whatever. So anyway, that's the movie. So what did you think?
Well, I thought that the movie did did have effort in it did make a lot of effort to make it original in trying to ground Hercules in realism.
Yes, and
But the thing is, the idea of grounding a famous character in realism is not original. We've already.
whoa, are you dying, man?
No, I'm just under the weather.
Okay, don't die on me, man. Oh, maybe you're angering the gods.
Oh, who the fuck cares about them? So anyway, uh, the idea of grounding this character in realism is the idea of grounding any character in realism is unoriginal because we've already seen this with the Dark Knight trilogy. This thing happens all the time.
Okay, well, I thought it was original because you're doing it with Hercules. Usually, when you see movies or shows about Hercules, he's all powerful and there's like creatures and stuff, like with Kevin Sorbo or the Disney Hercules or the guy who played the Hulk.
Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah, that guy. So anyway, it was very unique of them to take this route with Hercules, and for that, I am going to now uh, let's rate this movie.
Okay. Let's get this over with so I don't have to be attacked by Alan Moore again.
Okay, would you rather watch this? Do you think that the folks at home should watch this movie or be reinterpreted by a teeny tiny pussy man as a being molded by Cerberus?
That makes no sense.
Shut up! I'm running on fumes right now. I'm too scared about being attacked by Alan Moore again.
Well, how about this? Should they watch the movie or suffer the wrath of Alan Moore?
Okay.
Well, I guess I would rather suffer the wrath of my creator, Alan Moore.
Why?
Because this movie is not enough to risk being attacked by that crazy, horrible man.
True, he is. He does seem to have a hit list of whoever watches this movie.
Yes. And I don't think it's worth it. Maybe if it was a better movie, it would be. But not this. This was very bland. And it just wasn't interesting enough. Like, the characters are these archetypes we've seen before. Hercules has no defining character trait. It's just a bore.
Okay, that's what you think. But for me, I'm focusing on the fact that this movie did something different with Hercules, and to me, that was kind of interesting. And it makes me kind of look forward to a sequel where they show whether or not he really is a god. So for that, I would rather watch this movie than suffer the fate of Alan Moore.
Whatever, that is your opinion.
But apparently, opinions don't matter to Alan Moore. Oh no, he's back!
Yup! I'm back, motherfuckers! I'm here, and I'm gonna kill you for watching this stupid movie!
Now hold on, Alan Moore. You haven't even seen it.
I don't give a shit! You guys are stomping all over the grave of a good man, and that man is Steve Moore. He wasn't paid $1 for this movie, even though it's based on a comic book he made.
Yeah, so? Hercules is public domain. Does it really matter?
Yes, it does, because he's dead now. And this movie killed him.
Did it really?
I don't care. I don't give a shit. I just want to kill you, motherfucker. And I'm going to do it right now.
Attack, little squid monster.
Oh no, this thing. Get the fuck out of here, little squid monster. Ah, he's whipping me again. He's whipping me again. That's it. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Down in my way.
Ooh, you did it again, little squid monster. You protected us from Alan Moore once again.
Yes, it seems like he's become your little bodyguard.
Yeah, and since you would prefer to throw him in the dumpster, do you think I could keep him? He's growing on me. Oh, he's humping my leg. Isn't that adorable?
No, it's not.
You're right. Just stop it, little squid monster. Stop it. I'm gonna spray you with water. Yeah, he's a little bitch, isn't he?
Yes. Well, he's all yours then.
Wait a minute. Aren't we gonna have like paperwork if we're gonna, don't we need like paperwork and like we'll have to fill out some forms or?
Nope, he's yours.
Okay. Well, guys, I want you guys to give a warm welcome to the newest the newest member of Gravitalk, this little squid monster thing. Okay, so tune in next time in which I review the next installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I am also a part of. It's going to be kind of hard to, because I kind of have this horrible bias against superhero films. Will you help me? Will you help me, Asmodeus, deal with this pressure? Asmodeus? Asmodeus? Oh, he left already. Oh well, see you next time, everybody. So, little squid thing. What do I need to feed you? What? I don't know what you're saying. Okay? Say it again. Okay, so 34 strawberries, the broccoli, the Dorito tacos, the KFC double down, and vodka. Okay, I'm off to Walmart.